All right, it's no secret that I think that Donald Trump is a weasel, a punk, and a bully. And yesterday he gave a press conference regarding how the money, the 6 million, which actually turned into $5.6 million, was dispersed amongst the various veteran organizations. I watched the whole press conference that went about 50 minutes. And to be honest with you, at the beginning of the press conference, he spent more time deflecting and talking about how hurt he was that he was being questioned about the various donations that he made. Come to find out that a bunch of the checks that he sent out were only sent out after he got called by a reporter that did an interview with him as to where and when the money was dispersed. So then he comes out and starts attacking, and I mean, he really attacked the media yesterday. And in particular, he attacked three reporters. Two of them were Hispanic, and he basically just went crazy on them. So again, this is Donald Trump. Anytime he's placed under pressure, his initial response is to attack, whether the person deserves to be attacked or not. Now, I'm going to refer you back to, and you're going to have to do your own research, but he was asked about his attack on Susana Martinez, governor of New Mexico. Now, all this woman did when she was asked if she was going to attend, I guess, a Trump rally that he had, all she did was say that she wasn't going to attend because she was too busy. That's all she said. She didn't say anything else about supporting or not supporting Trump. He went out of his way to personally attack her. So that's just another example of Trump. Either you are on his side 100% and drink his Kool-Aid, or you're the enemy, no matter whether you're a Democrat, Republican, or independent, and he's going to try to light you up. But anyway, I digress. This is back to the news conference he had yesterday regarding the $5.6 million that he raised, quote unquote, including his $1 million that he donated to the vets, and how it took him like 4 months in order to get the money out.
Guess what? Donald Trump came out and finally shared with the public the money that he has given to various veterans groups that he promised, about 4 months ago. And so in a news conference that really was about slamming the media, Trump said, all right, fine, here's a list. I didn't want to have to do this, but you guys are forcing me to do it. Here's what he had to say.
I have raised a tremendous amount of money for the vets, almost $6 million, and more money is going to come in, I believe, over the next little while, too. But I've raised almost $6 million. All of the money has been paid out. The press should be ashamed of themselves. And on behalf of the vets, the press should be ashamed of themselves. They are calling me, and they are furious because...
All right, I want to stop it there real quick. You see the guy on the right with the hat on? That guy got up there, and he and Trump are buddies, and Trump even acknowledged that they have a friendly relationship that goes back over a year. This guy got up there and performed a tirade attacking the reporters basically as a Trump surrogate. And you actually need to go back yourselves. I'm not going to put the Trump press conference in. That thing was 40 minutes. I'm not doing that. But you actually, for yourself, need to go back in and take a look at that press conference and see what that guy did, because, I mean, he was flipping ridiculous. I'm surprised that he's not on the Trump payroll as far as being a surrogate for Trump as far as dealing with the vets are concerned, because he was absolutely ridiculous.
I sent people checks of a lot of money, and we're going to give you the names right now, which is what you want. And instead of being like, thank you very much, Mr. Trump, or Trump did a good job, everyone say, who got it, who got it, who got it? And you make me look very bad. I have never received such bad publicity for doing such a good job.
Oh, he wants credit. But check this out. The Associated Press reported that several other checks that Trump sent were dated May 24th, which happened to be the same day as his interview with the Washington Post when he was questioned why it's taking so long to fund those vet organizations. Also, some of those organizations said they didn't get called by Trump's organization until last week. Our panel, real quick. I'm trying to understand. We all give money to charity. So, do we all want the media to credit us because we chose to give money to charity?
Yeah, but his point is that millions of dollars were given to charity before that press conference, not the 5.6, but several $1 million. At the end of the day, they got $5.6 million to the vets. Are we portraying that in a negative way? Or
No. What we're saying is, for 4 months, when you wouldn't tell the truth, and also when you say that you were giving money, when you didn't reveal until last week that you were giving $1 million because you actually forced to. It took 4 months for you to make that donation. Then he says, I didn't want to have to reveal the information. You had a public event to raise the money, and now all of a sudden you're saying, oh, I wanted to keep it private?
Yeah,
Come on,
but
Steve.
the other side of that is that there's about $3 million that was given pretty early. That was reported by the press, and we didn't hear people saying, "Oh, it's a great thing."
No. When he made the announcement in January, he stood up there and said, "This person gave this much. This person gave this much."
No, he said they committed to giving that much.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. He put these contributions into veterans and fundraising in the presidential political game. We didn't. The press didn't. He passed on a Fox interview or debate to say, I'm raising money for veterans. And then over the next 3, 4, 5 months, when the press asked about it, there was a ton of misinformation, wrong information as it turns out. And now he has a press conference and is aghast, if you will, because the press has been asking him details about his contributions and who he gave to, and exactly did he keep his word or not. Are you kidding me? This borders on the nonsensical. He goes after the press for asking questions about an issue that he put in the game. It's not the press.
It's called accountability, Amber.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely.
I think Donald Trump is a joke, and I think this still won't waver any of his voters or supporters to not support him. He can literally do whatever he wants. And it's
Just as
absurd.
bad.
He will continue to lie because he never takes accountability. He always throws it to someone else. I'm tired of talking about
Let me just
Trump.
ask you folks something. Is it a good or bad thing that vets got 5.6?
Hold on. It is a good thing for vets organizations to get money, but when you pimp the process, when you use them as pawns, and then go, look, you guys are criticizing me, it's going to stop me in the future from giving.
Yeah,
Oh, shut the hell
there's
up.
real issues affecting vets, and some of the issues that are deeply affecting vets, Donald Trump could care less about.
And in fact, yesterday he talked about how, we didn't use any money on administrative costs, but one of the groups that he says he vetted also is a group that spends more money on fundraisers than money actually goes to vets.
Yeah, but that's the group. That's not the Trump.
Yeah, but that means he didn't vet them.
And those contributions came in a week later.
All right, and one of the groups that he gave money to, that quote unquote he vetted, they received. There's an agency that rates the various veteran groups as far as their charitable efforts, and one of the groups he gave money to was rated an F. So somehow they missed the boat as far as the vetting of that particular group. And again, Trump really used that press conference to attack the media. Hey, if you announce that you are raising money for someone and then you turn around and throw out a number of the funds that you raise, which it turns out that the number was low, but something, whether it was 5 million, 6 million, that part doesn't matter. Once you have announced that you've raised that money, you have an obligation to get that money out to the particular organizations that the money is promised to. Now, yeah, you could take a little bit of time, obviously, to vet, but it don't take you 4 or 5 months to vet organizations. And as you were putting the money out, you should have just compiled the list so that at any point in time, if somebody came to you to say, hey, what have you done with the money? Real easy. You pull out the list. This is what I've done with the money. They check it out. That's what you did with the money, and it's not a story. Donald Trump does a lot of this stuff, okay, in order to generate headlines And the headlines that he generates are normally over controversial issues. In this case, you know, his trustworthiness as far as doing with the money that he raised what he said he was going to do. Anyway, you know, that's News One Now's take on it. Various other outlets, CNN and MSNBC and Fox, they somehow all have similar takes as far as Trump's contributions, timeliness of his contributions, and his attack on the media. And I'm going to stop it right there.